Did they warn you what you're in for?
No.
No? So you have no idea what you're in for?
Have no clue.
Ha! Sucker. I'm ready. Okay, we are talking with Tim here. Tim, your last name?
Tim Wilson.
All right, and Tim, where are you from?
I'm originally from the entertainment capital of the world, Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus, Georgia. I thought for sure you were going to say Nashville for some reason.
Well, I've been in and out of Nashville for about 10 years or so, and my brother and I moved. We actually moved there when we both got divorced, and then as soon as we moved there, both of us got married. We never got to have our bachelor pad. Well, I'm surprised that you don't own all 10 of my albums that I've done on Capitol Records.
You haven't given them me yet. Given them me
well,
yet. Given me yet.
It's Capitol Records, and it's capitalism. In other words, we're in the music business to make money. So the object of the game is for you to go to the store and buy my CD.
Or to your website. Do you have a website?
You can do that. You can go to
what's your website?
TimWilsonAmerica.com.
TimWilsonAmerica.com. You got that?
Okay. See, we didn't know about this Capitol. We're just in the TV thing, just to get the venues for free. So.
Yeah. We have free tickets
Well, see, you have to understand. Look at my hair. Yeah. I'm rarely on television. I'm pretty much a radio act.
Okay.
Really? I would have never guessed.
Well, trust me. I go into TV, I'll be somebody's next door neighbor or something.
Like Mr. Wilson?
Well, I lived in L.A. for a long time. You know, it was, okay, you're going to be the next door neighbor, and you're really dumb, but you're really deep down, you're sort of smart. But we're going to make you sound like an idiot, but deep down, you're really smart.
It sounds like me on the show.
Well, obviously, you have never seen me or bought any of my albums. I don't even know why I'm sitting here talking to you.
You should really just talk.
She's obviously not a fan of mine.
She's never seen TV or heard comedy.
I don't watch TV.
I did the Tonight Show, but I did it in about 1996, and I was so good they never called me back. Then I was on Grace Under Fire episode one time.
Really?
I played well, at the risk of sounding crude, I was sort of a date rapist on Grace Under Fire, and I did so well they never called me back. And then I was on the Ralph Emery Show, probably about 35 times.
Okay. Really?
Well, if you remember that.
So they called you back.
Yeah, they called me back.
Yeah.
But I've been on the Bob and Tom Show, going on there, every month or two for about 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah, you're an icon on that. Let's face it. Now people are going to see the face now and relate. You know how that goes.
Everybody has a tendency to think that I sort of look like Yosemite Sam.
Oh, I was going to ask you.
On the radio.
I was going to ask you. People got to, they hear you all the time. They got to have a mental image of what you look like.
Yosemite Sam, isn't that on a cartoon like Woody Peck?
Yeah, Woody Woodpecker.
That.
Professional broadcaster Terri Lawrence.
Well, hey, I was an English major in college. I'm actually qualified to teach grammar.
Go for it.
Which shows you the sort of the sick society that we're living in.
To learn grammar.
Well, I can teach you some grammar.
Really?
My wife might not be too excited about it, but I'll be glad to, help you with your gerunds.
Sure.
Well, a friend of mine and I are writing a detective book, so I'll be an author soon.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, as soon as I can find a
Can I get a free copy?
No, you'll have to buy a copy. And I think what you should do is go do television in Cuba, where they give everything away. Giveaway programs. More giveaway programs. See, the music business is not going to exist anymore because young blonde-headed pretty ladies like yourself are convinced that music just comes for free.
That's right.
Doesn't Aerosmith just make songs so we can take them off of YouTube and not pay anything? Or
all right, because this is a comedy show. And we are so glad that you stopped to take a moment to talk to us
I always hate doing
tonight.
comedy shows that don't have an audience.
That's
live.
We have an audience.
I'm sure you have an
Laugh
audience
Track
at home, but there's nobody here. And I'm used to doing comedy in front of drunk landscapers.
Jeff is laughing back there. He's our producer. He thinks we're funny.
He's a drunk landscaper.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff's kind of got the Ward Cleaver sweater going tonight.
That's odd you say that. The last interview we did was all about talking about Leave It to Beaver. So
was it really?
Kind of a theme tonight. I guess we'll have to put those two together. So.
Leave It to Beaver.
I got to meet Ken Osmond, Eddie Haskell one time.
I met him too. He's been
on our show.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're going to learn some stuff at my show.
Oh, well.
Looking forward to it.
Let me explain something to you. Larry, the cable guy, don't give a damn about you. I'm worried sick about you. He's trying to make a payment on a Learjet. I'm trying to make a payment on a Lear truck cover.